There's a new anime coming out. Well, it's kind of a remake of an old one that I really think you should enjoy, especially if after a long, hard day at work, it's nice to sit down and just relax. Bartender Glass of God is currently coming out at the time of this recording, which is April 28th, and it's something that people are kind of sleeping on. I've seen a couple videos here and there, but let's dive into it because it's based off of a manga. So as you see here, Bartender is a manga that follows the nightlife of Ryu Sasakura, who is a bartender prodigy who can be found at Eden Hall, which is located in somewhere in the district of Ginza, which is in downtown Tokyo. And it follows his journey of how he makes these different drinks and how they affect the people they deal with. The reason why I bring this up is because the manga ended up becoming an anime, which was done by Palm Studio, which the anime originally came out in 2006, but sadly, the anime studio itself went defunct in 2007. Now, the reason why it went defunct, I'm not sure. I went through, but this is all I could find on Palm Studio. So if you have any information on them, please let me know. I'm very curious on why this anime studio went defunct after a short little bit of time. But because Bartender was sadly in a dead studio, the IP was probably up for a very, very long time. And that's until the new thing came out. Bartender Glass of God, which apparently is sticking to the manga, and it's a remake, kind of getting the Brotherhood treatment from what I'm hearing. And it's been picked up by Toho Animation, which they've been saving a lot of things as of late. So, just like before, hidden in the back streets of Ginza District is Eden Hall, or Eden Hall as some would say, a lone bar operated by Ryu Sasakura, the prodigy bartender who is said to mix the most incredible cocktails anyone has ever tasted. However, not just anyone can find Eden Hall. Rather, it's Eden Hall that must find you. Customers of varying backgrounds, each plagued with their own troubles, wander into this bar. Nevertheless, Ryu always knows the ideal cocktail to console and guide each distraught soul. What I love about this, it has a very calm nature, kind of like how Restaurant to Another World has. And I've talked about Restaurant to Another World multiple countless of times. This is a perfect sit back, relax anime. Pull up a cocktail or a nice little meal yourself, sit back and hear the woes of the working class. There are multiple problems that I've seen in just 4 episodes up to this point that have been described and can relate to me as a working adult, and I know for a fact that it can relate to people just as you are watching this video. It touches on certain things about self-doubt, not giving up, especially if you're passionate about your job or something and you want to better yourself. Perfect example, there's another bartender that comes in. I won't go too much detail because I really want you to watch it, but she doubts her skills. And so Ryu sits there and tells a tale for her to get interested and get a little bit upset because it shows that she has a passion for bartending, and it goes and makes her go improve herself. There are other stories that come up. People who think they know all, but then they're proven wrong, or someone who's looking for this taste that their old dead friend can't be recreated, but Ryu was able to give a new twist on that taste and inspire this person and make them happier and more relaxed and happy about just everything in general. The animation is fantastic. They use real world liquor and alcohol. They tell you how to make certain recipes too, which is fantastic, especially if you want to be an amateur. The big thing that I really want to talk about is this is going to inspire a bunch of people to get into like bartending or looking into this. Just like how heavy your dumbbell is, inspired a lot of people to get into weightlifting and actually get more exercise, such as other things have inspired people to do more things, create hobbies, or go out and be more fit, get more exercise, or look into new things they would never do, such as golf, basketball, tennis. Sports anime is a good example of that, or stuff about judo or fencing. There are plenty of animes that have inspired people to go do things, and I really think Bartender Glass of God is going to be one of those anime. And as you've seen while I've been talking, you see this anime being played. You've seen scenes from it. You see how good it's well done by Toho. I mean, Toho is one of those big anime that people look up to and respect. Even right now, their popularity has been shooting up. Every single time an episode comes out, especially on my anime list, it's slowly getting more and more and more recommended to people, and a score slowly increasing as time goes on. I'm looking very forward to this. This is my getaway for the week kind of anime. I will sit back and relax and just enjoy the woes and enjoy the solutions that problems are being postponed and like presented to people. So if you're looking for a different anime, kind of slice of life-ish, I would say it definitely falls under like drama, and there's apparently a gourmet section somewhere on anime list, or yeah, anime list, my anime list. There's apparently a section for gourmet, so that's definitely going to be on there. Like I said, if you are looking for something that appeals to adults, and especially people who are in a common workplace and want something to relax, this is the one. this is definitely the one in the season I will definitely recommend to people getting into anime or some longtime veterans that I know. And I'm going to tell them to give it a chance. And I know some of you have been probably debating on it or have never heard of this that's coming out. So I highly recommend, if the footage hasn't basically convinced you, I hope my opinion does. So if you want something relaxing, kind of like Restaurant to Another World, I highly recommend Bartender Glass of God. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you're watching this season too. I'm watching a couple different things new, continuing, etc. I want to hear what you're watching. I love you all. I appreciate you. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.